Hi and welcome back. Today I'm going to do another first impressions video and I'm really excited about this one. Now, I've started watching another show on Netflix and it's a show that you can get outside of Netflix. But yeah, I was just kind of, what was I doing? I think I was just looking around on the Netflix and I was like, ooh, yes, I'll just give this a go. And then it just began. So I've got so many TV shows I've got to watch and I have to watch I'm excited about, but it was just there in the moment. I started watching it and I've been really enjoying it, so I was like, oh yes, I'll do a first impressions video on it. Now I've only watched 3 episodes, but the first episode is like as long as a film. It's an hour and 20 something minutes, so it's quite a long first episode. And then the second 2, they're 50 minutes from then on out. Basically the TV show is Fringe. And I've been really enjoying it. It's really interesting. I've always liked science and that kind of stuff, and it's very sciencey, but it's also very funny and also really interesting because one of my favourite things that TV shows can do is when the storyline kind of has a continuing storyline, but also each episode is slightly different, its own kind of thing, kind of like Supernatural, Ghost Whisperer, Grimm. I'm trying to think of another show that does that, and I'm not sure, I can't think anymore off the top of my head, but you know, shows that do that, each episode kind of has its own storyline and purpose and problem to deal with, but yet it has a continuing storyline throughout. I love it when they do that. So yeah, Fringe I've been really enjoying, and each episode so far has been so kind of weird and interesting. Like the problems they have to solve are very peculiar and to do with kind of chemicals that have just, it's really interesting and weird, but I definitely recommend it. It's funny and witty and smart and sciencey and just great. I really enjoy it. It's also kind of creepy at times too. I'm like, ooh, it's a little bit creepy. But yeah, I love the 3 main characters so much so far. Our main character is a female, which is kind of cool. I liked that. And she's an FBI, and then she kind of, I don't know. She's in this field, and then she kind of gets moved onto this certain project. And that's kind of where it all starts. But we also have, and you guys know I've already forgotten the names, but we also have this guy who used to do a lot of science experiments and have a lab and stuff, and then he was in a mental institute for years and then they needed his help, and so they had to contact his son as well, because he had to be seen with a family member or let out by a family member, and then those 2 guys get involved, and he's hilarious because he has not been out of the mental institute for like 17 years or something, so everything's changed. Everything's different, and it's that whole thing I love, the fish out of water thing. I don't know what it is with me, and people have been put into situations where they're like, whoa, this is different. I love that. It's kind of like when I was talking about last time in my first impressions, I was talking about Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, and she'd been in a bunker for years, and then she was like, whoa. That's the same thing with this guy. He's been locked up for years, and now he's like, oh my gosh. Like one time he's in the car and he's like, whoa, heated seats that warm your bum, this is amazing. Anyway, he's just funny, I like him a lot. So yeah, I really like that aspect of it as well. So I definitely recommend the show. If you're not usually into that kind of stuff, it's also crime is involved. It's like science crime science, yeah. Like people do things and we're like, ooh. Yeah, so it's all sorts of stuff, investigation, you know, everything. If you're into any of those type of things, I definitely would recommend Fringe. I know it's quite an old show now. I think there's 6 seasons or 5 seasons. You know, if I knew more before doing my videos, it'd be so helpful. It even tells me on the Netflix it's there. But anyway, it's on Netflix, so you guys know that. That's helpful. I never used to know. I used to be like, I don't know if it's on Netflix, but this I can tell you is. I think there's 5 seasons. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying it. I definitely recommend it if you've, you know, got a, well, the first episode is pretty long, but trust me, give it a go, watch it. The first episode really sucked me in, and I was like, yes, that was great, because sometimes with the episode that long, it's a bit daunting. I was a bit like, this is as long as a film, and then I really enjoyed it. So I definitely recommend Fringe. If you have seen Fringe and you've watched all of them, please let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Did you continue to enjoy it, or did you maybe enjoy the first few seasons and then drift off, or you know, what was your experience with it? Let me know. Yeah, until then guys, I will see you guys next time. Thumbs up if you enjoy these first impressions videos. I like to have a little discussion about TV shows every now and then, because who doesn't love TV shows? And that's my wind chime going off. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye!